Welcome to Two for a
Two
Dollar.
for a dollar.
I'm Tyler.
I'm not.
This is just our hoop podcast. We're gonna be talking everything hoops, NBA, college, YouTube hoops, all of that.
All the news. All the news.
Yeah, we're gonna be on top of everything.
Anything hoop.
Start with the draft. You know, the draft was a couple of days ago, so
Yeah, start with that freaking nature. Wembanyama.
Wembanyama, 7'5". On the NBA website, it says he's 7'4". I'm not buying that.
I don't even know. Part of me even thinks he's 7'3", but I don't even know.
I mean, he
I
started
gotta see him next to
when
Porzingis.
he was first getting scouted. They were saying he was only 7 foot, and now the dude's 7'5". It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. It went from like 7'2" with guard skills to like now he's 7'5". Like it's like, oh, okay.
The only problem is I feel like he's real skinny.
Oh man, he's real thin, like crazy. Like when you see but it's like weird. Like when you see him next to people, he's like,
It doesn't look like it.
He's like as like thick as them paws. Like,
Yeah.
like in, I don't even know. He definitely needs to put weight on. Like I'd say probably like 40 pounds of muscle. If he doesn't add 40 pounds of muscle, then I think he'll get hurt.
I did see a video of him already.
He's already been getting.
He was in the gym
busy,
already.
Though.
I did see a video of him in the gym already.
The workouts they got him doing is crazy too.
He should be a good piece over there. They have some decent
Oh
players.
yeah, no, I was about to ask how many wins you think San Antonio is going to get this season? Because I was saying earlier, I wrote down 39 wins.
I can see him maybe 40s, 50s. I mean, Pop's a good coach, and he'll know how to run that team and put all the pieces together. And I mean, having him around it, that'll be a big piece.
I hope he doesn't get hurt because I would like to watch.
That's the thing too. It's like
his shot making ability is pretty wild.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Like all these big picks, like you see the top picks and they all get hurt right away, and you're just like, well, now we just missed this whole first year seeing him play.
Miami, that's what like his shot making ability, his like footwork and his shot making, bro. He's a steal. I'm not gonna lie. He was a steal.
Jaime Jaquez. Yeah, UCLA guy. We'll see.
Nice.
We'll see how long. We'll see if he stays with the Heat. We'll see how long that goes. We'll get into that a little bit later. We'll see how long he stays with the team. Brandon Miller to the Hornets at 2.
I don't know much about him, but he seems like very well rounded.
I did watch Bama a lot in the tournament. I'm a big Javon Quinterly fan, so I was watching them a lot. I was really pulling for them. He's a bucket.
From what I've seen,
he reminds me.
I'm gonna watch some more highlight, but
he
looks nice.
I mean, it's a big comparison to give him, but it kind of reminded me of KD. He was like a tall, lengthy dude, and he was just out there shooting over everybody, and he was hitting whatever he wanted.
For sure.
If I had to compare him to somebody that,
I think he's 6'7", but I'm not
6'9".
Oh yeah, he tall. No, that's a good comparison. I like that.
So like a KD, like a Paul George kind of player. Like he was just he shoots over everybody.
Yeah, for sure. I see some shades of PG-13 for sure.
I feel like, and putting him with LaMelo, like that'll be a decent fit over there. I feel like the Hornets have a solid team.
Be able to score. LaMelo can dish it out.
Scoot Henderson at 3 to the Trailblazers.
Which is really interesting considering this new news.
Well, if he ends up playing with Dame, I could see it being that could be a really good. Yeah, they'd be a really good duo.
Because they're very fast with the ball, and Scoot's athletic.
Yeah, and he's coming he's
so athletic.
He played with G League Ignite. Like he played in the G League already, so he's already played against pro guys. He's played against NBA talent. He knows what he knows what to expect.
When he played against Wemby last year, that game was
crazy.
Like, he was ready at that point.
Yeah, that game was crazy.
He was just attacking. He didn't even care. He said 7'5", 7'4", whatever the fuck he said.
thing,
But
the,
nah, yeah,
the thing I see
he
here,
attacks. He's a dog.
I'm looking at his bio right here. Something I noticed that really upsets me. It makes me kind of feel old, even though
Talk to me.
we're only 24, but it makes me feel really old. He was born in
I know.
2004.
Oh yeah, dude, I know so many. Pretty much all the draft picks were. I think that actually is so sad to think about.
The Thompson
That's fucked
twins
up.
going 4 and 5. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's real cool.
Watching that live was sick. That was
That yeah,
amazing.
when Amen got picked and they were saying like, oh,
Me and my
his
grandfather
brother's
were
probably
sitting
gonna get
there.
picked soon and all that, and then like the
We're
next
sitting
pick it
there
was his
like,
brother. I was like,
that's
oh, that's
like,
tough.
I mean,
Like that's sick.
that's gotta be the first time ever that's happened. Like,
Uh,
I think like
I
twins for that to
think
happen.
so. I know definitely there's been twins or brothers that got drafted in the same draft.
Brothers, yeah, because there's Lamelo and Lonzo. Sure,
Yeah,
that
there's
because
definitely been players that got
1 and
drafted in the
3.
same draft.
But twins for that to happen, that is insane. And it's like they're both valid picks too. Like they're actually both really good.
Yeah,
One's a really good
exactly. Yeah,
passer,
they're.
and, like playmaker.
I watched some
one's
highlights.
A really good defender.
They look real good.
Yeah, they're NBA ready for sure.
And I mean, they're both 6'7" guards. Like having
They should change
having a tall guard
the
is
dynamic of both teams for sure.
Anthony Black going 6th to the Magic. Coming out of Arkansas. I mean, I wasn't the biggest fan of the guy, but I mean, I think he'll be a decent fit over there with the Magic.
And the Magic have a ton of young guys, which is
Yeah,
good
like
and bad.
he'll be able to fit with. I feel like he'll be able to fit with that squad pretty well.
Paulo, after his first year, I think he's just gonna be so good, man. I mean, his first year was insane. To be honest, I watch him.
Oh yeah.
And he looks like honestly, he looks like LeBron without as much bounce. He has bounce, but his all around game is very valid. He's a good player. So him being a part of that squad, it'd be actually. Whole bunch of young guys, but it should be fast paced and it should be basketball.
That's
Bol. Isn't he supposed to I supposedly heard he's about to get traded.
I thought he did get traded, or yeah, I think he is gonna get traded or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that.
But yeah, a lot of young guys there. I feel like they're a fast paced team. They'll be running up and down. I mean, being a Heat fan,
the Rockets too.
Being a Heat fan, I can't like them coming. They're both in Florida. Not a Magic fan.
No lie.
The next pick we'll talk about, and then we'll skip ahead probably a couple. But the one I like a lot was I'm not sure if I'm gonna say his name right. Bilal Koulibaly.
Koulibaly. Yeah.
I like that. I really like that because the fact that he was on the under 19 team. He was on the under 19 team, put up 37 in the game, and then they were like, all right, you have to come play for the pro team now. And then just the fact that he's on the pro team with him and gets his look. Yeah, and it's
Did you see he was 5'10" and then he 6'8"?
Yeah, and he just grew at crazy.
That's insane. He's a good pick though. I like him for that.
Grady Dick going 13 to the Raptors. He'll be a decent fit over there.
My boy in the Wizard of Oz.
That suit, man. That suit.
So funny.
I don't know what that kid was.
Bedazzled out his mind.
I don't know. I don't know what that suit was. I don't know why he thought of that. I mean, I get the Kansas. I get the Kansas and the Wizard of Oz thing, but good.
It is so funny.
Good grief, kid. Jordan Hawkins out of UConn going to the Pelicans. I honestly feel like he'll be.
Much about him.
He's a shooter, He's a bucket getter.
That's good for the Pelicans because they need their.
Oh, your mic cut out.
Definitely. They're all mid-range or finishing the Pelicans. So definitely that's a good piece to have.
And I feel like
they
putting him
could use a shooter.
Putting him with CJ like that,
Oh yeah, CJ's
CJ
a
will be
good
able to
playmaker, and
he'll be able to
find
teach him a
someone if they're
lot.
open.
Yeah, and I feel like he'll be able to learn a lot from him.
That is a good
Um,
piece.
Jaime Jaquez at 18 to the Heat. If he stays,
Like him, like I
if he
say, I've watched
stays,
some
I like
highlights.
him. He's decent.
Good footwork, shot making. He's all around good player. I've seen some defensive highlights, couple blocks, and a bunch of steals in the lane. Gotta like that.
Yeah, I definitely like him. His game's pretty good. If he stays,
Miami's play style.
exactly. Yeah,
they need someone who can.
he's that dog. He's that dog kind of player. So he definitely fits Miami very well.
Attack, yeah, for sure.
Cam Whitmore going 20 to the Rockets. He fell pretty farther than a lot of people thought, just because he had some bad workouts from what people were saying. His attitude wasn't
I'm
very
interested.
good.
The next time we talk, I hope find out more about that.
Oh yeah.
Like, I actually would like to hear like what he did wrong.
Well, yeah, and
You
it's
know what
like
I mean?
everybody was coming in saying he was the most NBA ready player. Like he was
Yeah, it's a good
he was the
20th,
one,
like-
and then he dropped all the way down to 20. So it's like I
Yeah.
don't know. But then I mean he's on the Rockets now. Supposedly they're about to get Harden again, putting Harden, Jalen Green, Jabari Smith, Cam Whitman. Like they could have a pretty solid squad.
Pretty solid.
Who else do we got? What are the
Talk about free agency too, if we have it.
There's a lot of people that fell. Who fell second round? Second round. Amoni Bates from Eastern Michigan fell to the Cavs.
Yeah, where did
That was crazy.
Cavs. I've been watching him.
I didn't think he would go.
I've seen some Twitter clips.
He's
but
crazy.
His shot making
he's so good.
Is like he's nice, real
So
skinny.
good.
But if he adds a little bit of weight, which everyone does with age,
Exactly.
like,
Once you're coming in the league, like you're gonna have to. If you want to stay in the league. That's a I feel like the Cavs definitely got a steal there.
Yeah, for sure. They're a young team too. But
yeah, and I feel like putting him with Darius Garland, putting Jared Allen, and I mean he's a 6'9" guard, so you put him and Darius Garland there,
yeah, only good things.
And they have Donovan Mitchell, with it. Yeah, they'll have a solid squad.
Mobley, they got that whole squad. Fucking Emmanuel quickly.
Keontae Johnson getting drafted from Kansas State. Just his story, I'm pretty sure he had heart problems or something like that, and he wasn't even supposed to be able to play basketball anymore. And then came back, and then he was on the Kansas State team with Marquise Noel. They made that deep run. Him getting drafted, that's a great story.
Like underdog story.
And then we could get into the free agents. I mean, a lot of
James Harden. What you thinking about? Because some people are saying he's going back to the Rockets. To me,
whoa.
I don't see. That's crazy.
So here it says James Harden is expected to opt out of his $35.6 million deal and become a free agent. And then I also have another tweet here that says James Harden returning to Houston remains a strong possibility. Now,
that's just if he ends up back in Houston, I'm gonna laugh.
It says only Harden and his inner circle truly know which way he is leaning, but a source close to him reconfirmed that the Rockets remain a serious possibility. And yes, as you may have wondered,
they're funny if they do it.
That's still the case with Houston deciding to add guard Amen Thompson and Cam Whitmore. So, I mean, now I feel like Harden sees they got these young guys. He's all right, maybe I could.
The potential there. He's but I feel like his bet. I don't even know what his best bet is. I feel like it's Philly, but Philly needs to trade for something else.
I mean, he was all right in Philly, but sometimes it
They
didn't work.
they gave out in the playoff.
The amount,
Like for them,
I don't want to talk about the amount of times we bet on that guy and he just didn't show up. You think he's like this whatever, and he
a
just
point god, but
yeah, and he just
he's-
like, I'm just gonna go score 4 points tonight, like, and then I'm
Yeah.
gonna go to the strip club afterwards.
jack
Like,
up a couple of fucking step bags. Nah. All right, so Porzingis.
the
for
Porzingis trade.
Marcus Smart to them, and like Marcus Smart to Memphis. That I did not see coming.
Oh, I didn't either. Now,
That is fucking.
I know the Celtics were doing something, and I think they still are, because I've heard talks of
I
them
would
trying
think
to.
so too.
I've heard talks of them trying to get rid of Jaylen Brown or trade him away. So, now if that happens,
That'd be interesting.
But it's like, are they really gonna break up that team like that? Just because, like, they've made it
I
so
wouldn't like
they
it.
made
That's
it
why
so
I didn't like Smart
far.
going, to be honest. Like,
He was a key part of that team.
They've always been contenders, so it's like, how is that failure?
Exactly, they're
Like, yeah,
always right
they
up there with
lost,
everyone.
But they're young, so like keep them together. That's
Now-
why like bringing in Porzingis makes no sense to me. But like he definitely fits in that system though, because they're about playmaking and like ball movement and like
Yeah,
sometimes just tough shot making in general.
I feel like they're kind of their thought on bringing Porzingis in. They wanted I'm not sure if Al Horford retired. I don't know if he retired or if he's a free agent now.
Oh, I
So
didn't
I think
know that.
I think what they were trying to do with that is trying to bring in
See,
another Al Horford type of piece player, like
Yeah.
a younger
No, yeah, I
version,
see your
a big
vision,
man
but-
that can shoot and like play defense. So like,
his defense is like bad though, kind of like he like is just so
That is-
slow.
that is true. Oh,
But they also have Robert
on.
Williams the third, and he is
Horford signed until 2025.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, they
Maybe
still
they're just
putting him.
Porzingis to get a different piece. Like, cause that maybe I don't know.
I mean, I don't know
Either
if they
way,
would put him. I don't know if they would add him in
Porzingis
a trade. Do they still have?
Porzingis'
Robert
weaknesses
Williams?
are covered by that's what I was saying. Robert Williams third, he is just all defense and like finishing capabilities.
'Cause
so
now-
it's like,
As much as it hurts me to say, I know they got rid of Marcus Smart, but having Porzingis, Robert Williams, and Al Horford,
Brogdon,
and then Malcolm Brogdon, Tatum, and if they keep Jaylen Brown, like they're kind of
That is a good
a serious team, because
yeah, it is a good team.
you'll always have like a Robert Williams, Kristaps on the court, or a Al Horford, Kristaps on the court, like.
Yeah, someone who always has like shot blocking and also shot creation of their own, like catch and shoots. And
Now Marcus Smart,
Porzingis is like he's not that bad of a passer actually. Like
he's
like,
not
that's
for
one
a big
thing-
man that size. Like he's not
I've
really
seen
at all.
some highlights, like, and he actually does. He sometimes threads that thing, but like, I don't know. I feel like for that system it'll work because he'll know who like. It'll be like hit Tatum, hit Brown.
Yeah, exactly.
So it should be easy passes for him. Should be easy for him to get some assists this season, I would think.
Now Marcus Smart to the Grizzlies. I kind
That's
of
interesting because now they have Dylan Brooks and Mark.
the Dylan Brooks isn't there anymore.
They just. Oh yeah, wait, where is he now?
Nowhere. He's a free
He's
agent.
nowhere.
We'll
He's a
talk
free
about that.
agent.
We'll talk about that in a second because he was requesting
Got
some.
you. I
He was
totally forgot
requesting
about
some
that.
stuff.
He's
But
definitely gonna get a contract.
he said he wants 12 mil a year if he gets a contract, at least.
That's crazy, but maybe. I mean, he's a really good. Like people like sleep on him because of that last playoffs, but like that boy's fucking 6'5", like 230, like can play defense.
I mean, he's
and shoot the
definitely-
ball.
Like I loved him at Oregon. He was definitely really good, but that's like he was a college player then. Now he's in the
Yeah.
league with the big boys. Like he's a
That's not very
he's
valuable. King James.
Yes.
King
Yes.
James taught him something that he'll remember for the rest of his life.
Yeah, and
So
he'll
don't-
remember to never talk about him
said-
again.
He said, if you see me fighting a bear, better pray for the bear.
Exactly. But I think Marcus Smart going to the Grizzlies. Now, the way I see it, one, he replaces what Dylan Brooks was as like that defender kind of guy.
And he's a better shooter.
I feel like, yes, he's definitely better than Dylan Brooks in every single way. Now
Yeah.
they have a veteran leader type of guy over there who they very much need right now with all Josh situations going on. I feel like he's going to get in there.
He's going to have the ultimate green light for the first 25 games.
25, 25,
right?
yeah.
He's got
Crazy.
The ultimate green light.
No, I think
He's going to be a Marcus, do what you can.
I think putting Marcus Smart over there, like I feel like knowing like the way he acts and everything, like having him around Ja, that's gonna be smart because he'll be able to teach him a lot, and yeah, they'll have that veteran piece that they need to kind of be that leader and be like, yo, like you can't be doing this crazy shit, like.
Yeah, you're like locking in on ball.
Like we're in the league. Like what are you doing?
Like you're making millions of dollars.
Exactly. Which is the whole Josh situation is
unbelievable, but man, I just don't understand. I don't know.
Did you see
I don't get it.
Did you see the toy gun thing?
Yeah.
And then did you see like the candle video and whatever? Like, what are you?
If
what
it
are you
was a
doing?
toy gun, then that's just even stupider.
Yeah, like what do you need the toy gun for? I mean, I guess.
Like yeah, he was like flexing it too. Like,
I saw on another podcast. I guess they said, I guess it's like you're trying to quit something. He's like, it's not the real thing. It's just like a toy version of it. So it's not like he's real. Like he's trying to like wean his way off of it. Like not just fully throw it away, but he's trying to slowly break his way apart. So if it's a toy gun, then like, but still, like, why are you carrying a toy gun? Like, why do you need a gun? You're literally in the league.
It's just silly. It's really silly.
I mean, if we want to talk about crazy mess, Zion Williamson.
That's a good transition. Yes.
I
don't know. That situation's pretty crazy. I mean, you saw her recent tattoo.
Yeah, that's
right
the craziest.
Here, baby.
That's the craziest thing I've seen in my entire life.
Man, I didn't realize how wild she was.
She says she hates the guy. She doesn't want to talk to him ever again. All this stuff. I'm gonna release these tapes, and then she just gets his name tatted on her.
I've seen girls throw tantrums, but
bro, if I was him, I would like want to flee. I would flee the country.
You know how there's levels to hooping? There's levels to this.
Yeah, like
there's levels to crazy.
She's on some like next level, like.
And not to mention, I mean,
I'm looking at these tweets.
It's crazy.
Like
the girl he got pregnant.
Wait, like he's in all sorts.
Yeah, that's a topic for another day. That's rated MA right there.
But like, I'm looking at these tweets that she put. Like, if he really did this, like, what? That man is crazy.
I think he definitely smashed. I mean, we've all. Like, if I had $1 million, I'd bang a porn star.
I mean, if I have the opportunity, if the opportunity is presented to me, I'm not gonna say no.
No, but
there's just some
it's like
there's opportunities in life you don't turn down.
He gave into his worst impulse. He let the devil on his shoulder get the best of him. That's what happened. But
yeah, at the wrong time.
The wrong girl too.
Yeah,
there's a lot of fish in the sea, and he fried the wrong fish, yeah.
But I mean, like, did you see the Did you see the Snapchat messages he was sending her, or supposedly sending her?
few of them. A few of them. I saw one. And he was like supposedly he was building her, not building. He was buying her a house.
Yeah, he said when you move, how much do you expect me to pay you a
Yeah.
month? But I'm super excited. Like
yeah, I saw he was trying to get her a crib. That's what I saw.
he says, I don't have a girlfriend, but if I moved you to New Orleans, would you like to be my official? And then the thing is blocked out, so I don't know what that means. Just asking so I know, and then it says, just asking so I know how to go about this situation with respect. I mean, hey,
I don't know what to make of that, yo.
I get he's trying to go at the situation with respect. So I mean, I guess we cut him a break here, right?
Respectfully. No, Zion's no. You see that picture that's going around to him? It's just like.
Mm-hmm.
Now people.
What
are
a
killing
character!
me, yo.
What a character!
Nah, so.
What else we got?
Beal to Phoenix.
Oh, the Phoenix Suns. Those guys.
That should be interesting because I mean Beal is pretty much the same play style or exactly the same play style as Devin Booker.
The thing is,
And KD too, really, if we're gonna be honest. They're all midi assassins.
the one thing I liked about having Chris Paul there is
Facilitator.
yeah, they have somebody that like is able to like run the offense, the point guard like type of player.
For real, yeah.
Now it's like you just got.
Yeah, now it's just gonna be people like ISO
they need the ball
like,
in their hand. Like Beal needs the ball, Devin Booker needs the ball, KD needs the ball. You can't just have
you're definitely right.
5 different people that need the ball and with like on the court at the same time.
And not only that, they're gonna take a lot of mid ranges. Like maybe someone will take up the role of the 3-point.
Oh, they're gonna
sniper.
be shooting a lot.
That would be good. That'd be good. Someone needs to be a 3-point sniper though, like because if everyone's shooting mid ranges, like that's
hopefully KD comes out.
Unless they play
D-Book.
crazy defense, and I don't see them playing crazy.
And that's the thing too. Like I don't ever see. No, they don't play crazy defense. Like they've never. Exactly. I've never known them to be the craziest defenders. And also, so now something that came out a little bit before we started recording. The Suns on Wednesday. I'm pretty sure, I forget when free agency starts, but on Wednesday they're hosting a free agent workout with some notable stars like Jabari Parker and Stanley Johnson. Now, I haven't heard Jabari Parker's name in a while. I know Stanley Johnson was on the Lakers not too long ago, and he played very well. Oh, I think Jabari Parker actually was on the Celtics, like now, or he just was.
I'm confusing him, I think.
I've never really liked him just because he's a Duke.
Yeah, he was on the Celtics, I'm pretty sure.
He's a Duke guy. I don't really like.
Yeah, he was on the Celtics.
Don't like them. Yeah, he was on the Celtics. I don't know
very much about him.
He 2021, 2022. So yeah, two seasons ago.
Didn't get a lot of minutes.
I mean, he was
50% from 3.
He was a number 2 overall pick, but like I don't think he's ever lived up to the number 2 overall pick. But I mean,
I hear you. Speaking of a team that doesn't have defense but a lot of offense, Luka and Kyrie and the Dallas Mavericks.
That team's
that's weird. That team is weird.
Yeah, and I don't know. Like they really just they said they're riding with Kyrie
as soon as they can.
The thing is, Mark, like they said they're riding with Kyrie. They want to they're trying to re-sign him. They want to ride. So it's like
I seen that.
Either
it's interesting.
But then you got to think, Luka's been there for a little while. They haven't really won much. He's been doing so much for the team. Now, I mean, I get it. He's like
his usage
rate. I get him. He's a loyalty guy and all that type of thing. But like, at some point, like in the league, you get to the point where it's like, I want to win, and I can't do that here, and I can't do that with these pieces, and they're not trying to do that for me.
Either has to improve or like
I don't know why they ever got rid of Porzingis. Porzingis there was I liked him there.
I thought too.
So like I don't really know what that team's doing, and then they go out and get Kyrie, which was still
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I mean,
And it
Kyrie
never
can
worked. It
play
never looked like
defense,
it
and
worked.
his hands are quick. Like he'll
Don't
get
get
on
me
the
wrong.
ball.
I've loved Kyrie back when he was on the Cavs,
Me
like
too.
when he
Yeah,
was
he's the whole
young.
reason I wanted to start.
What your mic cut
Unbelievable.
out? What happened? Your mic cut out for like
The move,
5 seconds.
the moves that he would pull off, it made me want to like
Oh,
start working on my handle. That was the main reason. It
that
was
guy
the
had
main
me out.
reason.
That guy had me outside in the rain dribbling a ball with a bag on it.
Oh yeah, 2 grocery bags, baby. Fucking top up.
I'd be spinning, I'd be doing Mike and drill, spinning the ball off the backboard, left and right hand. Like
Yes. Like
he
Kyrie is
influenced
like
the
one of
game
those
so
inspirations
much.
that yes, he had so like his handle was influential.
But then it's
Like
like
quite literally.
I don't know what happened over the past couple of years. He just,
Oh,
I mean, he definitely does go out
he
there
had
and
like a
he still
psychedelic
hoops.
experience.
Yeah, he still goes out there and he still hoops and puts up 25, 30 points. Like he's still able to do the things he was, but
But
it's
yeah,
like
the media
it
stuff
doesn't
is like
it
he's
doesn't see
wilding
he's
out.
not Kyrie anymore. It doesn't seem like
Yeah,
that's not what I
I
remember
know what
like
you
no
mean.
Kyrie as.
I know exactly what you mean.
Now if he's going on like a spiritual whatever and he's like like
That's what
this
I
is like
think.
this is like a religious thing and like he's on that type of time like that's perfectly fine. Go be yourself. Like I'm perfectly okay with that. But like
Yeah, but now
I
he's
just
making
want
it.
you to
It's
come
like
out.
it's affecting his. I know you.
Yeah, like I just want you
Like
to
it's
come
like
out and I just want you to come out and be Kyrie. I want to see you bust somebody's ankles, hit the shot.
it's like you're really messing up my parlays, kid. No, I'm kidding.
Right, exactly. Thank you. Someone had to say it. God, we could talk about that for days with how many players in the NBA have done that to me.
Yeah, man. So Caleb Martin playoff. Let's talk about that. I'm sure you do.
We
That
get
boy
we'll
showed
get
out.
we'll get to the Heat in a second. I just want
Okay.
let's get to I want to talk about Lonzo quick.
Oh man, this is bad. I
Um
saw a little bit. I didn't get too into it.
so
I saw that he won't be playing this season.
so the vice president said going into the offseason, our expectations that he's not coming back next season. They said he had another surgery and what's it say here? He's going to continue on his recovery. If he comes back, it would be great. But we're just going to treat this off season and get ready for the season that he's not going to be back. So they're just
I hear you.
they're preparing this whole year for him to just not not play.
I haven't seen any videos of him.
I
I know
haven't.
he had another surgery, but I assume he's probably rehabbing.
See, what's weird
right
to me
now.
is I forget when. It didn't seem like it was that long ago. There were videos, like I saw a video of him dunking, like in a workout. Like
I'm pretty sure I saw that.
I
exact
saw a video of him like on a
3
treadmill.
months
Yeah,
or something.
it didn't seem like it was that long ago.
Yeah, I don't think it was too long ago.
I saw him like sprinting on the treadmill. Like it seemed like he was like coming back. Like it seemed like he was all right. And now I mean I get
Literally.
they said he's just been dealing like it's like a lot of like knee like pain and whatever. So I mean knowing from like a knee injury like I've been like I was able to
it's
push
tough.
through it, but like you still feel that in there and it still like bothers you sometimes.
Yeah, it's a constant. Like it never.
So
goes
like yeah, it might just be like a little bit worse than what we think and it's just like
yeah.
it bothers him like a lot. Oh, dude, there was one point they were saying like he might not even be able to walk, and I was like, what? Like what happened? I was like, what the hell happened to this guy?
Yeah, I saw it like not like too long ago, maybe like 7 months ago or something. That's kind of a long time, but he was on crutches because
Yeah, it says right here
Yeah.
he recently began walking without crutches. He's walking without crutches now. So I mean,
Well, I hope the man has speedy recovery because all the ball
man,
brothers,
I
hope
miss Lonzo.
them because like it was so cool. Like when we were in high school and middle school and stuff, we were seeing
Bro.
a trio of brothers.
You can
and they
ask
were nice.
You can ask
And their
anyone.
last name was Ball.
You can ask
It was
anybody.
perfect.
I don't know a bigger. Sorry, I know one ball person, I know one uh big baller brand fan that's bigger than me, and that's Troy Dan.
Yeah,
But other than that guy,
Jordan the man.
he loves them. But other than that guy, um, dude, I used to watch the show Ball and what was it, Ball in the Fan? I forget what it's called.
I know the reality.
I used to go on Facebook just to watch that. That was the only place you could watch it.
Is it really?
Yeah,
That's
I remember.
funny. I would see clips of them. They were so funny. You ever
Bro,
see
that show
clip
was
of LaMelo
hilarious.
and they were in the WWE?
Yes,
That was so funny.
dude, that kid just back then he just didn't care. Like those clips were the
He would say the
funniest.
funniest shit.
But
They would like when they would roast each other. They'd be like,
oh
they
man,
would say
they
the
used to be the
funniest
best.
shit.
And they used to have like clips of them like they would be like legit like fist fighting and stuff like.
Yeah. And that one clip where like LaMelo, like they were outside in the backyard and like they were in slides and shit, and like he hit him behind the back and made him touch earth. And
I remember that. He ran in the house. I'm done.
But, yeah. So many legendary moments of them. I'll always root for them. I always like them. And I like LeVar too. LeVar, like he like made them what they are. Really.
I mean, yeah, the fact that
he put them in the media that like they would have gotten exposed because Chino Hills, that team was raw. Like that whole team, like even though they were a public school, like or what, I'm pretty sure they're public. But,
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Fucking man,
that team was crazy.
Were so good.
Crazy.
So good.
I'm pretty sure they went 33-0.
Yeah, they didn't lose. And so most of the games were blowouts.
Oh,
like they were
crazy blowouts.
Kids.
Lonzo would have 30-point triple double. You just like you're in high school.
I always think of this clip of LaMelo. He just started like doing like
when he started running,
like he just and the crowd.
I remember
laughing.
that. I remember that.
That shit was fucking gold.
Him having 92 still like a little sketchy to me, but
oh my god, I can't.
We don't have to talk.
I forgot about that.
We don't have to talk about that. I mean,
I forgot about that.
We could talk about cherry picking, but we'll save that for a later episode.
yeah, he got 92 here. At a certain point, they didn't play defense. Like,
yeah.
At a certain point, they let him.
It looked like kids were playing 2K. It looked like he was playing 2K.
I would have started playing D on it.
I would have been mad. I would have been so mad.
Yeah, I would have been like,
my coach would have been like, "Yo, he has 60." I would have been like, "He has what?" I would have been like, "Nah." I'm like, I'm stopping that right now.
92 is fucking. That's something.
All right. I mean, I guess we could get.
Last thing
we could get into it. We could get get into the Heat and we could get into that now.
Playoffs?
No, I mean we'll talk. Yeah, we could talk about that. I guess we'll talk about that first.
Well, as a Heat fan, I want to hear from you. I imagine for you, I mean, watching them go into the play-in game. I mean, they lost that first.
The first one? Oh, I thought it was over.
Yeah.
I thought it was. Yeah. I thought that was. I was like, yeah, word. That's it.
The fact that they made.
And you gotta think. We were down. Oh man, I forget how. We were down by like 8 with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter against the Bulls.
Yeah.
Like.
And the Bulls was a tough team. They might be in the play-in, but they were missing Lonzo. Like we were. Like I mean. Levine at one point got hurt, like I think this season.
Yeah.
Not 100%. And like, so they had to rely. Oh, and Caruso got hurt, like last season or this season. Like it was bad. It was just.
Yeah, I mean,
they got hit with injuries, but they were a tough team. So
they were definitely a good team.
That's when Hemi buckets came through, though.
Oh man.
That was.
That guy. Yeah, I mean, until the finals.
Yeah, but at a certain point, you have to think they were getting used, like the usage rate
All
for
right,
the main
he
guys. They needed
he.
their role players because the Nuggets have so many role players, and like they have guys who will like assist and also score. But to be honest, they like Miami still put up a good fight, in my
I mean, yes,
opinion.
they
Like
definitely did for
for like the
part of it.
situation,
For part
especially.
of it, there was a couple of those games we could have won,
I know what you mean. I
but
know what you mean because they seem at the end of the game sometimes it did seem like they folded sometimes,
there was
but
so many times we were like right there that we could have took it, and like they just like didn't seem like they had the effort,
yeah,
and then they would just go on a run, and then that would just put us out of the like. Then they were that demoralized
yeah, that
us, and then
finals,
everybody
man.
was now the run.
The journey
I'll
though, yeah,
give. I'm
the,
proud of the. Am I
to
proud
get
of the
there.
team?
Woo.
Am I proud of the team? Yes, but we still didn't get the job done. This is like
I know what you mean.
we made it there twice
But
now, and still we.
with Jimmy and all the shooters, I think they always stand a chance. And you have to think this year was a bad year for them. This year was
I
a
mean,
bad
yeah,
year.
for this year
That's crazy.
sucked. This year sucked,
You
and
got hit with like injuries and shooters weren't shooting well, and
like this. I mean,
the regular season was really tough for the Miami Heat.
yeah, it was bad, and then we made it to the finals, and I was like, "What's happened? Like, what's
That's what
going
I'm
on?"
saying.
Like,
It was a
I
bad
mean,
year.
we
and
made
you
it
guys made it to the finals.
when we
Think about
beat the
that. That's
Bucks.
insane.
When we beat the Bucks the first two games,
That game, that series.
I was confused because I was like,
couldn't
"This
believe
isn't
they didn't
happening
have
right
Lopez.
now."
They didn't have Brooke Lopez in that where like tied it, or like was it a buzzer beater? I actually can't remember with the alley oop
Uh,
play. I think it
was that
was
against the? Was
game
that against the Bucks?
2. Yeah, it was against the Bucks. They had in all their guards. They did not have in Lopez, and then Miami ran an alley oop play for Jimmy, and
Yeah, I remember the
he
play. I
made it.
just don't remember who was. I don't remember who was in the game. I just still couldn't believe he
Drew
made it.
Holiday, Grayson Allen. They just had in like all guards for whatever reason. They didn't have
To
it
be honest,
Lopez.
if you want, I feel like they. I
That's a
mean,
pickup with their coaching. Like that was just
oh,
good play
what?
by Miami.
I know Budenholzer was going through it. I'm pretty sure his something happened in his family.
Oh, I didn't know that. He was having like a.
Yeah, like during the series.
I didn't know that.
I think
It's definitely it would be tough then to focus on something like.
I forget what happened. There was I remember
Damn, I
seeing
have to adjust
something.
my mic.
You're good. I remember seeing something. Yeah, I remember seeing something, and he was going through some type of like family issues. Like after he ended up getting fired, it came out.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I don't. I mean, I feel like they were. He didn't coach that series well at all.
Oh no, yeah, it was bad, but also Miami just played good.
Yeah, and that was
Played good.
like everybody showed up when they
Caleb
needed
Martin,
to.
Caleb Martin.
He came out of nowhere. Gabe Vincent played great, which I hope we sign him. I hope we re-sign Gabe Vincent. We need to re-sign Gabe Vincent. As much as like
He's a dog. When he's shooting bad, he shoots bad. Like it's not going in.
Yeah.
But when he shoots good, it's a fucking bucket
Exactly.
every goddamn time.
and I mean, as much as I don't want him to shoot bad, even if he's shooting bad, he still he still
You have
shoots.
to take the good and the bad.
Exactly. Like he still shoots the ball even if he's shooting bad. So like with him taking those
he'll,
shots, I'm fine
he'll
with
still hit
it.
a couple. He's not gonna go 0 for 12, but
And-
he'll go 3 for 12 maybe.
And he was definitely showing out on the defensive end. Like that
Oh yeah,
team.
for a small guard, he's putting on because he's only 6'1".
Yeah, they
Pretty sure he's only 6'1".
showed me a lot. Now,
Very good team for sure. Miami
the
was
Jaime
just like
Jaquez,
they were so under.
the Jaime Jaquez pickup, I like. He's definitely a good fit. Now we'll see how long he stays, if he stays.
Yeah.
So let's get into the Dame talk. It
Oh
says
man, if that happens,
so
Jimmy has a shot creator who can hit from 35 pretty consistently.
so
Dame can shoot from 35 like what most people shoot like from fucking 28.
yeah, like
You know what I'm
it's
saying? So
I'm not sure
it'll
how
be nice.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to give if we do we have to give up like Hero or in Robinson and or something
That'd be
like something
tough,
like that. But as much as I love Tyler Hero, as much as I love Duncan Robinson, see you later.
Those assets yeah, okay.
I want
Because it is at a certain point
championships.
they are role players at the end of the day. Like they're
and
catch
yeah,
and shoot
and
players.
if you think about it,
Tyler Hero though can hit those shots that are wild.
yeah, but you got to
he'll-
think he wasn't there
yeah.
the entire playoffs. He got hurt in game 1 of the Bucks series
Oh man, that was crazy too. Like he broke
and
his
didn't
hand.
play any ever again. What, your mic cut out again?
Yeah. He broke his hand, but then hit the three with the broken hand.
Yeah,
That's
the fact that he still
legendary.
shot. Yeah, I was like, he's still shooting. But
I can't believe he hit that.
oh yeah, no.
But yeah, no, I know what you mean. After that game, though, he was a ghost.
But it's
he
like-
was gone, and it was like all the articles too were
The
like,
only time they said he
"Oh,
could come
Hero's
back.
coming back."
Well,
He's
yeah,
coming back.
they said the only after he got hurt, they said the only way he comes back is if they make it to the finals, and then they made it to the finals, and then everybody was like, "Oh, he's gonna come back," and they said, "Oh,
Yeah.
game 3, he's definitely coming back," and then he just nothing, and then like
Yeah,
game,
never should.
I think it was like game 4, they were like, he's suiting up tonight, like 100%, and then he was just like still in street clothes. So I was like I think realistically, once it got to that point, Spoelstra was like, "We've made it this far with this team. We don't like."
Oh, and he definitely wasn't up to games.
Exactly, he was out for so long. Like he's not up to that playoff speed, right?
Yeah,
Like to
I mean,
just come right
get
into
to the
that.
NBA speed, you have to have like 10 games like played.
Exactly, and knowing Tyler Hero, he was out partying, fucking drinking. Like he was not up to game speed.
Yeah.
He was on James Harden timing.
Some strip clubs and fucking.
But I mean, the run, I loved it. I wish we would have won it. I hate the Nuggets. I'll always hate the Nuggets. I haven't liked the Nuggets since Carmelo Anthony and Allen Iverson were on the team.
The Nuggets for me have always been a team I've never. The only time I started paying attention to them was like this year, but
They were just
Only
like
reason
always like it was just
only reason I
Melo
like
was
them winning
there.
is because it's the first time for the franchise. Like that's cool, but
Yeah, but like fuck them.
I know.
I don't care. I want I want a number 4.
No cap.
Like 4 is better than 1.
No fucking.
But
What a playoff. What a regular season. To be honest.
this is a weird basketball year, and I think this
was
next year,
crazy.
I like hope it's like back to like normal basketball, like
I know what you mean. It
competitive,
was interesting. Man.
not all this
Yeah, like, there was,
drama
like, a
and crazy
headline.
whatever.
Headlines like every day. It was really.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I love that,
I know what you mean.
I
There
just
needs to be
want-
some normalcy. There needs to be chill. like,
yeah, like I just want everybody to just go hoop.
Yeah. Well, that's why I like Paolo Banchero so much. Like, nobody talks about him, but he's a dog.
Yeah,
It's like it's crazy. He's the #1 pick. Like he's so fucking good, but people like don't even like acknowledge. How
well, I
good
mean,
he is.
I feel like him getting hurt then too, like that kind of took away a little bit of time from that. So he'll have
Yeah.
his time this year.
Oh yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, for sure. He's gonna definitely. He's a good player.
So
6'10", fucking shot creating, can finish, and 200 like 50 pounds.
yeah, he'll be straight. I definitely think
It's
he'll get his
nasty.
time when he comes back,
His
and if he's
handle.
healthy, he'll be straight.
Yeah.
So Dame met with the Trailblazers today to discuss the franchise's direction. And from some reports, he said he doesn't want to play for a stacked team. Now, I don't know if this is him saying he doesn't want to be in Portland anymore. I want to be traded, but I don't want to play for a stacked team. But he says, I don't want to play for a stacked team. He doesn't want to be on a team that has 3 all-stars or 3 superstars. He just wants a team that has a shot. So, I mean,
That's interesting because that could.
if we're
that has potential. Look for Miami.
if we're being realistic, he's talking about Miami. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Miami is no team.
Bam, we have 1 all-star this year.
Stacked team.
Yeah. We had 1 all-star. We have a bunch of undrafted guys who just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, we went to the finals, but like we were the 8th seed. Like we're not like
Yeah. No, yeah,
if he wants a team that has a shot
to get there.
We have an 8 seed team that's able to make it to the finals. Like I'm pretty sure you come to the Heat, you're gonna have a shot in the East. Like there's not that many like tough teams in the East. It's like
especially
it's like the Bucks, the Celtics, the Sixers, and like
the narrative for whatever reason that the East is like so tough, but like in all actuality, the West was pretty crazy.
The West is ridiculous.
When you had the Nuggets, like fucking Phoenix,
Excuse me.
When KD got there.
No, the West
Everyone
is.
had Phoenix like winning the playoffs.
I did too,
for whatever
but like.
reason. I could see it. I mean, you had KD, D-Book, CP3, DeAndre fucking Ayton. It's crazy.
They had the pieces. They just. I don't know what happened.
They ran into the Nuggets.
And even then, I still feel like they could have had a shot if they like.
Oh yeah, they tied the series up. It was 2-1 point. 2-2 is tough. I mean, once it gets to 2-2, it's like pressure's on.
They easily.
Whoever wins that third game.
They were right there, but I don't.
Yep.
The Suns just I don't. They've never been able to get it done. They made it to the final, like they made it to the finals and couldn't get it done. And then CP3 goes on to say, "I'm addicted to this," and hasn't been back to the final since. So like do we think CP3 ever wins a championship?
He's on Golden State. He has a very good chance, but like I don't.
If they get rid of Draymond, if they get rid of Draymond, do we think that they still have a like? Do we really think that team has a chance? That's a key. He is a key piece to that team.
No, absolutely. His playmaking at that size, like he's still able to play defense. If they get rid of Draymond, I don't. It really would depend who they get. Like if they got someone who's a little more like veteran. This is another thing I was thinking about. Do you think Dwight Howard is going to be on an NBA team this year?
No.
I don't think so either. But
he has more fun speaking. What is Taiwanese? Yeah, he has more fun speaking Taiwanese and being around all the
and making fun and making TikToks about LeBron.
And calling all these NBA. Yo, you trying to come over and play? Like, he has way more fun doing that. He does not want to be in the league right now. He's over there putting up 50-point triple doubles and like beating the hell out of everybody and getting paid bread for it. And he's just having fun, like living life.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong.
I could easily. I mean, could he come back and contribute? Yes. Will he come back? I doubt it. I don't know if I.
Yeah, I kind of do.
He's having fun.
He's a piece I think about sometimes because I mean he's 6'10", like 270 or
part of me thinks he definitely like wants to come back and like if he got the opportunity, like I don't know if he would say no, but like he seems like he's having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. NBA is in an interesting place, right? It's
The league
definitely.
is.
It's only gonna get weird.
I mean,
It's only gonna get weirder.
free agency starts in a couple days. When does it start? I'm pretty sure it starts in 4 days, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, next week. Next week we're gonna have shit to talk about.
Oh man, I can't wait. Cause
We're gonna get
it
that.
starts. NBA free agency begins Friday, June 30th. So, yeah.
Yeah, next
This
week,
Friday,
Saturday or Sunday.
I feel
We're
like
gonna have something to talk about.
there's gonna be a lot of moves. Man, maybe players will wait. I don't know, but I feel like a lot of stuff might happen. I feel
Yeah,
like
I would
people
think-
have been sitting
I
on
think
this.
So I think it's gonna happen instant.
I feel like people have
It's
been
gonna be
sitting on
like-
a lot of stuff for a while, and they're just like, we're ready to pull the trigger like right now. We just
Yeah,
can't.
no, quite. Yeah, literally.
Like I really think Harden ends up back in Houston.
That would be so crazy. That'd be interesting.
Just because like they have decent pieces on that team now, but like if he goes to Houston, he loses that pressure that he has playing in Philly. You can hear me?
Reason that to-
Oh, we might cut out. Hold on. You're good. Technical difficulties. We're getting it together.
But yeah, for whatever reason, I could see him leaving for sure.
Well, I
don't know what it is.
him being in Philly, I feel like puts a lot of pressure on him to like perform and like he's got the bright
Oh yeah,
lights
those
and all
fans
that.
are fucking nuts.
And
Philly fans love sports.
Yeah, Philly
They
fans are
love their
nuts.
fucking teams, dude. They love their fucking teams.
Go Birds. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like him going if he, like Houston has some decent pieces now. He goes back to Houston. He loses a lot of that pressure on him. He could just hoop.
Yeah, just like stat pad.
And like I don't know. Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
like
just go crazy.
now I don't know how much Houston's like really going into this season thinking like, oh, we're trying to like win. So like
Yeah.
he goes back to Houston and it's like he could just do what he did before. He going out to the clubs and all that all night. Now I know he was doing that in Philly still too. Like I know he didn't care.
Oh yeah.
But,
I
like,
mean, his game.
In Houston, it's
He's
not
just
gonna matter.
Ever since he like put on that weight, he has not looked the same.
Which is still, I don't know what happened. He was fat one week and then the next week was like shredded.
That
Like
was
I wish I could do
I think
that.
he was wearing-
Whatever he was doing, I want to do.
He lost some weight for sure.
Oh yeah,
really
and he
fast. I wonder.
yeah,
he
he
probably was just
definitely-
doing like sauna and like that kind of shit.
why need one of those?
Yeah, it's nice to be rich for sure.
I mean, anything else you want to talk about?
Last thing I got for NBA topics is just Russell Westbrook on the Clippers. I like him on the Clippers, to be honest. I think he fits perfectly, and like he played his heart out.
Yeah, I like him over there.
I wanted him to like get. I honestly wanted to see the Clippers win that series against Phoenix, but I knew deep down.
He balled out that series.
Yeah, he gave D Book a lesson. Like
I remember saying I was gonna bet.
He showed him how to hoop.
I remember saying one day I was gonna bet on him to hit 3 threes, and I think I was gonna put like 2, and it was like
to be honest,
it was like plus 200 or 300 or something for it, like 2 threes.
Yeah.
And he hit like
To be
4,
honest,
and I
D-Book
was like,
actually
whoa.
Yeah, to be honest, D Book actually hooped that series. I'm kind of tripping when I said that Westbrook taught him a lesson because it was kind of vice versa, but Westbrook
That was a good.
kinda put him
That
in
was
his
definitely
place
a good
little bit.
series. I definitely like.
Yeah, that was a fun one to watch.
If
All the
Kawhi
playoff
comes,
series were so good.
if Kawhi stays and like is there, is healthy, Paul George
can
is
get
healthy.
Yeah, if those guys can get healthy.
Russell Westbrook's there and stays healthy, and like isn't a nut and is just able to
Yeah.
like is what Russell Westbrook, like the one we know from like back in the OKC days, putting up all these triple
Explosive and
doubles.
fucking a playmaker.
Yeah, like not trying to fight fans and all that. Like
Throw him
if
out of
he
here.
if he comes back to like what he was, and like yeah, and Kawhi, PG stay healthy, they could be a big threat in the West.
Very much contenders. Very
Yeah,
much.
which is crazy because like the West this year has, I mean, even like there's so many
Both sides
teams.
now are like evenly stacked. It's actually crazy.
This year's
This
gonna be
next year is going
nuts.
to be interesting. This is the perfect time for us to start podcasting.
Oh
This
yeah,
is the
there's gonna be
perfect time.
so much to talk about.
And not only that, football's coming up sooner than later, so I'm gonna try my best to get into it. I
I
will.
mean, yeah, we'll talk some other sports
We'll
here
talk
and there.
football.
We'll talk other sports here and
For
there.
sure. For sure.
But yeah, I mean, this NBA season is gonna be definitely one to talk
Absolutely.
about. I'm definitely excited for this season. I'm excited for free agency to start and see all what happens.
Oh yeah, next week I'm just gonna start writing topics.
Oh
Like,
man,
it's gonna be so easy. It's just gonna be something every day.
oh I know. And then summer league starting, getting to see all the rookies play and everything. That's gonna be sick. I love summer league. Summer league's one of my favorite things.
Oh, summer league's so fun.
Summer league's one of my favorite things because I love it's all the rookies just go like everyone just goes and balls out, and it's like
Yeah,
you're not
it's
like
just so
really
nice
on
to
the
see.
you're not really on the team yet. You're trying to like show the
It's
team
like
like you
there
can
is something
play.
to prove. Like,
Exactly. You still have a little bit to prove, even though you got drafted. There's still something to prove. So like
and it's like,
you could just go out there and play,
and
like
like
show
that's
your
really
game.
as close as an NBA environment as you can. It's like it's literally quite literally is like NBA. Like,
Yeah,
but yeah,
pretty
it's
much. It's just pretty much
yeah,
the same thing. You're good, like
it's as
that's
close.
you're all
It's
fighting
literally as
for it.
close as you get.
Exactly.
So yeah,
And that's what a lot of. I mean, there's been a lot of
you're like
guys
one
that
step
earn
from
the.
being there.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys that earn contracts coming out of that too, like undrafted guys that like.
Yeah,
And I know there's
yeah,
a
it's
lot
gonna be
of
fun.
there's. I mean, we could talk about it in the next one, but there's there's definitely a lot of undrafted guys that came out and were a big surprise, but
Yeah,
some that got signed. So I'm excited to see like Marquise
it's
Noel.
a
He didn't get
shooters league,
drafted.
man.
I
A
know,
lot of these kids
which
can
is
shoot.
crazy.
A lot of these kids can
It
shoot.
hurts my head sometimes because like I remember basketball back then, and I mean
So physical.
we sound old
It was
as
like
we sound old, which is
we're 24.
crazy.
We got that
We're
mama
20.
mentality.
We're 24. We sound old, but like basketball, bro. Back
I,
when we
it
started
really
playing
was
ball, it
though.
was big man basketball.
Well, that's why I think we're so defensive oriented. Like
I mean, yeah,
even when
that's
it
all.
comes to
That's what you
anything,
have to
real life,
know.
2K, whatever. Like we think defense because that's what we see. Like that's what we saw.
Yeah, that's what
That's what we
mattered
know.
back then. Like you had,
And we
you
know, and
needed to
like
play defense. Now you could go up and
defense.
put
Well, defense.
50.
It is important. It is important too. Like it's like you need to play
Defense wins championships. The
I
Heat
mean, that's
did.
the reason Miami got
The
there.
Heat didn't play defense, and we got our ass kicked. So I mean, yeah,
Nah, yeah.
but I mean that's about it for me. I don't know if there's anything else you want to
Yeah.
talk about.
I just got stuff written about like the next chapter.
Oh, your
I
mic
don't know
cut
why
again.
my mic keeps cutting out. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And like Jay Moon, Scar, and Friga, all those guys.
Yeah, all
like
the-
YouTube basketball in general, it's like blown up so crazy. I remember when we first talked
Basketball's
about
going
it.
nuts right now. Like YouTube
When
basketball.
we first started
nuts,
talking about it,
crazy.
it was so funny. We were texting in 2020 in quarantine because we hadn't hooped in a while, and like we were both wanting to get into it, and we were like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
we're
we've
both
been
watching
watching this
Friga.
guy." Yeah, and you're like, "Oh, dude, I know him." It's like I've his videos too. Like that was a cool moment. I'll definitely always remember that. But from that point is crazy. Back seeing him in 2020 playing 5-on-5 to now,
is
like real like organized like 1v1s. and like
I'm pretty sure they.
they just really they got their merch on point. Like
Oh
they're
yeah, their
going around the
merch is fire.
country
All of that.
hooping. Like what they're doing for basketball,
We
it's
definitely
really legendary.
we gotta pull up next time they're in PA.
Yeah,
Cause bro,
whenever
they're
they're like
not.
in
They're,
Lancaster,
they're like an hour away. We gotta.
we should just try to get in touch with the MJM boys like Jace or
Bro,
Kel.
Talik Talik used to
Because
play in our summer league.
yeah, Talik. Chandler's been sending me clips of Talik. Talik has
Bro,
bounce,
he's
bro.
been had bounce.
Legit bounce. Like yeah, I
He's
know, but
had
it's
that.
crazy. He had a game winner with a dunk, and
Oh,
it was mental.
I've watched that guy do some crazy stuff.
And and also just like YouTube basketball isn't just such a good place. Like you got even the reaction content is like, I mean, like you have like the funny stuff like the Flight Reacts and like the Cash Nasty or whatever,
Yeah,
but then you got like the serious hoopers like Marcellus and like B Ellis.
I'm looking right
Those
here.
guys, those
There's
guys are
Flight
hoopers. And they're
Flight just dropped a video an hour ago. There's another 1v1. He's playing Miles.
yeah.
He played
Shout out
Miles
to
Brown.
Flight.
I mean,
Shout
hey,
out to Flight.
shout out to Flight. As much as this guy keeps playing, he still doesn't look like he's getting any better.
I was thinking the same damn thing.
But hey, at least
Man.
at least he's still grinding. I'll give it to him.
Yeah,
And I mean, hey,
I love his whole his June mentality thing is like where he really
I like
wants,
that.
like I like it. Flight team stand up.
But yeah, the YouTube basketball is
It's
going
in a
nuts
great
right
place.
now.
And we're
I
gonna
enjoy it a
try to
lot.
step in.
I enjoy
try
it a
to get
lot. Oh, we definitely gotta get our foot in the door.
Oh yeah,
I,
we'll get some merch. We'll get some hoodie. We'll get some shorts.
yeah,
Fucking socks.
we need,
We'll
yeah,
get everything.
we'll get the merch going one day. Gotta start doing some
Yes,
hoop
sir.
video. Gotta start doing the hoop videos too. Gotta
Hell
get
yeah,
in some of
some
those.
vlogs.
Start playing in some of these summer leagues. There's
Matt's
so
Bakery
many.
on the way.
There's so
IG.
many summer leagues and tournaments going on and stuff. We gotta start getting
Oh,
in
and
these.
that's gonna be fun. I can't wait to see who pulls up to like the Drew League and like the
Oh,
crossover. Like
Drew League and all that stuff's gonna
gonna be
become.
fire.
Bro, there's some local. We
I
gotta.
imagine Isaiah Thomas will play. I love him.
Excuse me.
He's like to me, Isaiah Thomas is like one of the biggest inspirations. Like
Oh, I love him just
he's
because
still
we're both.
grinding.
Hey, we the same height. We gotta grind.
Height
We,
or heart over
I might
height,
honestly.
yo.
I think I'm taller than
Heart-
him. I think he's seven. I
heart
think he's
over height,
5'7".
yo.
I'm 5'8".
I always
yeah,
short players to me have always like they're the ones that stand out. So because I know how hard it is. Like I'm tall and I know like you got to be athletic. Like you really got to be like an athlete.
You gotta be
Ball,
as a short
especially
baller.
at that size, yo.
You gotta be able to hoop with that
Gotta be an
size. With this
athlete.
size,
Legit.
you gotta be able to do some extra stuff.
Yeah. So shout out to IT and like shout out to like all
Marquise Noel
the
getting
pro am coming up.
Marquise
It's gonna
Noel
be fun.
just got signed by the Raptors. He's only 5'8". And he was putting on a show in the NCAA tournament. And I mean, he's a dog. So he's putting on for like the short kings of the world, you know, showing us
Hard over height.
showing
yo.
us we could do it.
I'll always say that.
Hard over height, for real. That's a motto to live by for all the short kings. You already know. We out here. We out here. I ride for
That's
all the
fucking
short
hilarious.
kings. I'm 5'8", and I'm out here hooping. Anybody wants to
Oh, yeah.
smoke, I get it.
Yes, sir. We're out here.
But yeah, I mean, the Drew League this year, that should be fun. I know there's the Dykeman, Rucker stuff in New York. I'm gonna try to pop out
All
and
that.
watch. I'm gonna try to
It's gonna
pop
be
out to
so
New
fun.
York and try to watch some of that. I know.
Honestly,
I gotta
that
see
would
when
be-
Dykeman starts.
Yeah, if we got a vlog, that would be tight. Now
Oh, we definitely pop out there.
I'm about
Have
to.
to vlog a
Now
little
that
bit.
I got the new email, I'm about to make the socials, and we'll get the right next week.
OD,
get it.
we gonna get right.
Our intro.
It's only the beginning, baby. We got a long journey ahead of us. But yeah, I mean, that's about it for me.
Yes, sir.
Gotta,
It was pretty solid.
yeah. But yeah, we'll start getting all the socials and everything out there. Start posting all the stuff,
Shit,
getting
why you
everything,
make a TikTok?
getting everything edited. Hey, we gonna I'm gonna start getting some hoop videos out. I mean, there's a bunch of
Why even
rain.
make a TikTok?
It's gonna start raining soon. There's a bunch of rain coming, storms and all that. But once I can get out of hoop, I'm gonna start getting some hoop videos out and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna get everything out there.
Oh yeah.
All right, but
Show people what we can do, yo.
yes, sir. All right, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one then.
Peace.